Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We have another thrilling episode of Chronicles of Enigma. Today we take a look at the compelling story of the Anunnaki. Please like, subscribe, and share. As always, it really helps us out. In this episode, we'll be bringing you the facts, the mysteries, and the controversies that surround these enigmatic beings. The Anunnaki, as depicted in ancient Mesopotamian texts, were described as humanoid deities, often with specific attributes and roles. These texts, written in cuneiform script on clay tablets, have been discovered in archaeological sites throughout the region. The oldest tablets date from the reign of Gudea of Lagash, 2144 to 2124 BC, providing a window into a long-lost civilization. The original Sumerian texts were discovered in ancient Mesopotamia, primarily in the southern regions of present-day Iraq. These texts, inscribed on clay tablets and other artifacts, bear witness to the Sumerians who developed cuneiform, one of the earliest writing systems. Significant findings in cities like Nippur, Lagash, and Uruk, which started in the mid-19th century, played a crucial role in its revelation. European and American archaeologists and scholars were instrumental in unearthing and deciphering these texts. One notable figure in this endeavor is Sir Henry Rawlinson. He succeeded in deciphering cuneiform script in the 1840s, opening a gateway to wealth and knowledge within these ancient texts. He was able to translate the inscription on a triangular inscription written on Old Persian, Elamite, and Akkadian cuneiform. This inscription, located on a cliff in Iran, provided a key deciphering cuneiform script. An intriguing thing about the clay tablets is their size. These tablets are relatively small, usually measuring just a few inches in width and length, making the details of their stories even more astounding. The discovery of these tablets has opened a portal to a world where gods walked among humans. The deciphering of cuneiform script by scholars in the 19th century unlocked a treasure trove of ancient knowledge, revealing that the Anunnaki and their roles in the Mesopotamian mythology. Things get truly captivating when you look at the conspiracy theories. While mainstream scholars view the Anunnaki as mythological beings, there are alternative narratives that suggest a much more astonishing history. It's easy to relate the Anunnaki to ancient astronauts, possibly from the planet like Nibiru. These theories suggest that the Anunnaki possessed advanced technology, including space travel, and influenced human civilization throughout history. When you are trying to describe something you have never experienced before, you relate it to things that you are familiar with. For example, if you never saw a plane, you might call a plane a flying ship. There are details in mythology of Sumerians that can be interpreted in different ways. Those who are savvy to modern technology and those who are not. Another mind-boggling claim asserts that the Anunnaki engineered humans by mixing their DNA with that of early humanoids. This notion challenges conventional evolution and raises questions about the origins of our species. This part of the mystery is very intriguing considering the lack of knowledge when it comes to this field at the time the tablets were engraved. The connection between the Sumerian mythology and biblical stories is perhaps the most sensational. Some argue that the Anunnaki influenced or inspired stories in the Bible, including Adam and Eve, Noah's Ark, and the Tower of Babel. The Sumerian civilization began about 4500 BC. The oldest texts from their time discovered so far are from about 2300 BC. The stories written on clay tablets are much older, formally passed down verbally through their prior generations. For frame of reference, the oldest written form of the Torah and the Bible are as old as 1000 to 900 BC. Sumerians had a belief system of many gods. What we consider today to be the Sumerians' creation story was put together from multiple stories. At this moment in time, a lot of the tablets that exist are incomplete or damaged, not providing a clear and complete picture of what they were trying to pass down. Mainstream archaeologists use two main tablets to depict the Sumerian creation story: the Epic of Gilgamesh and the Eridu Genesis. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, it tells the tale of a man, Gilgamesh, searching for eternal life. The earliest confirmed tablet containing this tale dates back to 2100 BC. In the Eridu Genesis, eerily recounts the story of a great flood. The same flood is mentioned in the Epic of Gilgamesh as well, and dates back to 2300 BC. I'm sure everyone is familiar with the story of Noah. In the first chapter of the Epic of Gilgamesh, it speaks about the gods who created the earths and heavens. It is important to note that not all of what we have been discovered has been completely deciphered. The tablets that mention the Anunnaki and their purported connection to gold are part of the speculative stories and theories rather than established historical or archaeological evidence. The idea that the Anunnaki came to Earth to mine gold is often associated with alternative interpretations of the Sumerian and Babylonian mythology, especially the Epic of Creation and other texts. One theory suggests that the Anunnaki portrayed as ancient advanced beings or extraterrestrials in these interpretations came to Earth in search of gold. According to the proponents of this theory, the Anunnaki needed gold to repair their atmosphere or as a valuable resource for their advanced technology. While these theories are undeniably intriguing, it's crucial to remember that the lack of substantial archaeological or historical evidence and are widely criticized by the scientific community. It is also important to remember that the most incredible feats are considered impossible until someone else accomplishes them. So, what is the truth about the Anunnaki? Were they simply a product of myth and imagination? Or is there more to this incredible enigma than meets the eye? I feel like these myths contain very advanced ideas that no one ever touched on again until modern times, such as gold being an excellent guard from radiation, DNA editing, and even how a lot of what was written in the Bible was similarly mentioned in the Sumerian text. I feel that in a time when knowledge and skill to read and write were scarce, why have so many tablets been discovered mentioning the same accounts? To date, there are more than 500,000 different related tablets in museums around the world. I also have to imagine how many of the tablets have been destroyed or lost that we will never discover. I find it highly improbable that we have discovered most of their tablets. I feel much more confident in saying that we have only found a small percentage of what was originally published. It's key to remember that the tablets are roughly 4,500 years old. I hope that someday, with the advancement of technology, we will be able to complete the damaged or missing tablets. Or maybe we will discover a treasure trove of new material. Otherwise, I fear this mystery may be lost to the tides of time. It could hold the truth to our very existence. There are a lot of other videos on YouTube about this subject, but unfortunately, most of them fill in the voids of information with speculation or imagination. I wanted to provide my viewers with the facts, with a sprinkle of my own personal opinion. I could be wrong, but without discussion, there is no progression. What do you guys think about the Anunnaki? Were they visitors from another planet? Were they completely made up characters created to entertain? Is it something else? Please let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching.